Okay, so we're diving deep today into the Delaware Life Pinnacle Plus Annuity, and folks have been asking about this one,
Yeah,
wanting to see how it might fit into, their retirement planning, and
right.
it seems like from what I've been seeing, this one has some, interesting features.
Yeah, does,
Guaranteed interest rates, which are always a good thing,
for sure.
and on top of that, they're talking about tax-deferred growth, principal protection, even a death benefit.
Yep.
Plus, you could take out like 10% each year, it seems like, without penalty.
Yeah.
Almost like a, super safe investment account.
Yeah, it definitely has features that cater to a very specific kind of retirement goal.
Right.
Someone who's really prioritizing stability
Yeah.
and a predictable income stream. Those guaranteed fixed interest rates for 3, 5, 7, or 10 years.
Yeah.
Huge selling point there.
Right. Because you lock in that return and it doesn't matter what the market's doing,
Exactly.
which is, very attractive for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, how does that guaranteed growth hold up against inflation over time?
Right.
Could you end up, losing purchasing power, even with those guaranteed rates?
Yeah, that's the trade-off, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're guarding against market downturns, but, it doesn't necessarily keep pace with rapid inflation.
Right.
So it's a really good point.
Yeah.
A lot depends on your individual risk tolerance,
Yeah.
the overall economic climate.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Another thing that caught my eye was the tax-deferred growth.
Right.
How does that compare to, say, a traditional IRA or 401k?
Right.
Is there a significant advantage there?
There can be.
Right.
With tax-deferred growth, you're essentially letting your earnings compound without those immediate tax implications, like
Yeah.
a snowball effect, right?
Yeah.
Compare that to a taxable investment where you're paying taxes on those earnings each year.
Yeah.
Over a long run, that tax deferral can really add up.
Yeah, you're letting that money grow untouched by the tax man until you actually need it in retirement.
Exactly.
But what about access to that money?
Right.
You mentioned the 10% withdrawal allowance.
Yeah.
So let's say, hypothetically, I have $100,000 in this annuity.
Okay.
What does that actually look like in terms of yearly withdrawals?
So in that scenario, you could withdraw up to $10,000
Gotcha.
per year starting in year 2
Right.
without incurring any penalties,
Okay.
which is a, decent chunk of change for supplemental income or unexpected expenses.
Yeah, it's almost like having a little cushion there, knowing you can tap into those funds if needed.
Exactly.
And what about those withdrawal charge waivers I was reading about?
Right.
The ones for nursing home care or terminal illness.
Yeah.
Can you talk about those a little bit?
Absolutely. So those waivers are designed to provide some financial relief during those difficult times.
Okay.
If you need to withdraw more than that allowed 10%
Yeah.
due to a qualifying event like a nursing home stay,
Right.
you can do so without the, usual surrender charges. It's kind of a safety net.
Yeah.
Adds a layer of protection to the annuity.
That's a really valuable feature.
Yeah.
But you did mention surrender charges. So just to be clear,
Right.
what are those and when would they apply?
Good question. So surrender charges are essentially fees that can be applied if you withdraw more than the allowed amount before the end of your guarantee period.
Okay.
Think of them as a way for the insurance company to kind of recoup some of their costs.
Right.
It's just crucial to understand those up front.
Right.
So you can make informed decisions about withdrawals.
Yeah, it's all about knowing those details.
Right.
Let's fast forward to the end of the guarantee period.
Okay.
You've got some options then, right?
Yep. You got it at the end of your term. You can choose to renew at a new interest rate,
Okay.
convert the annuity into a stream of income payments, or simply withdraw your entire accumulation penalty-free.
Right.
And if you don't take any action, it conveniently auto-renews at the prevailing rate.
So you're covered no matter what.
And-
Speaking of coverage, let's talk about the death benefit.
Okay.
What are the key things to understand about how that works?
The death benefit ensures that your beneficiaries, typically your loved ones, receive the full contract value upon your passing.
Okay.
It's a way to kind of protect your legacy
Right.
and ensure your assets are passed on as intended.
That peace of mind is invaluable.
Yeah.
And I read that a spouse beneficiary might even be able to continue the contract.
Yes, that's possible in some cases.
Okay.
It allows the surviving spouse to maintain those same guaranteed rates and benefits,
Right.
providing them with that financial security. It's like passing on a financial safety net.
Now, all of this wouldn't mean much if the company backing it wasn't rock solid.
Right.
What can you tell us about Delaware Life's financial stability?
From what I've seen, Delaware Life Insurance Company has a strong financial standing and a history of disciplined investments.
Right.
They seem to really prioritize stability and long-term growth,
Right.
which aligns well with the nature of the Pinnacle Plus annuity.
That's reassuring to hear. So we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
Guaranteed growth tax advantages, flexible withdrawals, death benefit, a stable company behind it all.
Right.
It's a pretty comprehensive picture of the Pinnacle Plus.
It is, but the real question is, how does this fit into your specific retirement goals and risk tolerance?
Yeah.
Does the appeal of guaranteed growth outweigh potential concerns like inflation?
Yeah.
How would the 10% withdrawal rule impact your overall retirement income strategy?
Right.
Those are the questions that you need to consider.
Yeah. It's all about, finding the right tools for your financial toolbox.
For sure.
Do your research, consult with a financial advisor who understands your unique needs.
Absolutely.
And make sure any financial product aligns with your long-term goals.
Couldn't agree more.
All right. Thanks for taking a deep dive with us.
You got it. Thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you next time.
See you.